you're into Korea, then surely you have a favorite one of these.
What? Learning Korean through famous lines from K-dramas and movies on
Welcome to Korea.
with Korean Unnie and Peter Bint.
That's right, Peter Bint is in the studio with Moon So-hyun. How you doing today? Feeling rather playful in the opening.
Yeah, I'm feeling great because it's almost 2021. A new year is going to start.
You sound like a jolly
Ho, ho.
children's TV presenter for some reason.
I would love to be a children's TV
Really?
presenter.
Do you like kids, Soyeon? I've not asked that, and I've never noticed that either way. I'm going to guess before you answer. You're not crazy about them. Like, you don't mind them, but you don't love them.
I love kids.
Oh, really?
But I'm not sure at this age, but I used to love kids so much when even I was a kid.
Okay.
Even when I was a kid, I thought kids were so cute.
As in littler kids than you, or kids even the same age than
Little
you?
kids than me and
Okay.
boy kids, because I always thought, I don't know, somehow boys are younger than me.
Yeah.
And then
You thought they were cute?
it
More
felt
cute than female kids?
Yeah.
Really?
Cute in a way, not oh, he's so cute, but
No.
oh, you're
You
my
want to
little...
grab his cheeks. You go, oh, blah, 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 blah.
Yes, and nowadays I still love kids. I love my cousin. But I haven't met too many kids.
Okay, because
So,
it's
I
not
don't know
easy
yet.
to meet a lot of kids, right?
Yeah.
If
I
you're
like
a young
kids
adult.
Below 7.
7 and younger.
Yeah, 7 and
okay. I was like you as well. When I was younger, I used to love younger kids, like taking
Ooh.
care of them and stuff. My dream, after wanting to be a cabin crew member, like
Yeah.
an air steward, was a play school teacher. Like, I really wanted to do that.
Ooh.
I don't know when I stopped dreaming that, maybe about the age of 13, 14, but until that age, I really wanted to teach little kids because I
Be a
love them
play
so
school
much.
teacher.
Yeah. Then I think I realized you don't make that much money and it's quite difficult to look after lots of kids
Too
at the
many
same
kids.
time.
And it's not just about the kids, it's their parents as well.
Of course, here in Korea especially, maybe
Yeah.
less so in the UK, but once you have your own kids, this is what's happened for me.
Yeah.
I now don't want to see other kids.
Oh.
Like, my kids are enough. That's enough cuteness, but also bad behavior for one person. But with my wife, she was the opposite. She used to not like kids very much. She was
Really?
like, I don't really care about kids.
Yeah.
Then having her own children, now she has this great love for all kids.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's really interesting. Maybe, I don't know, if you're like me, maybe you'll go that way as well. After having kids, you'll be like, that's enough.
Yeah, we'll
This is
see.
enough
We'll
children.
see if when I have kids. I'm not
I
sure
look
if I'm
forward to
still
it.
here, but we'll see.
I hope you're still on the show
hope
and you
so,
can bring
too.
in the kids as well.
I hope so too.
We can teach babies Korean. Welcome to Korea. It's a Tuesday. It's the 29th of December. You have a good Christmas, Korean Unnie. You looking forward to 2021?
Yes, Christmas was great, and I'm even looking forward to this new year of 2021. I'm excited what's going to happen in my life and what new, developments and achievements I will make in this new year.
You sound like you're making a speech to the UN or something. So I hope that comes up in 2021. They invite you, like RM. They can invite Korean Unnie and you can make a speech. So looking back, that's what we do around December, end of December. How was 2020 for you? Obviously, Corona has taken over the world, but for you personally, good or
Actually,
bad?
personally, 2001, I know many people might not agree with me because there's even this phrase saying 2020 was already scary enough or something like that. But for me, 2020 was one of the best years
Wow.
of my life.
For what reason? Like professional, personal, or both, or everything?
Personally, I grew up a lot.
Okay.
Compared to years like 2018 and 2019.
Oh, really?
I feel like I innerly matured in
wow.
lots of ways. Like, for example, in situations that I usually get stressed or angry, I'm much better.
Oh, wow, really? You know, I've not really seen you get stressed or angry at all. We only get to see each other like once a week. But I wouldn't have thought that was an issue. But I have noticed, I think, 2020, you know, getting more in touch with your inner self.
Right.
Like in terms of yoga and meditation that you're always interested in, but I think even more so.
Yeah,
this
I think
past year.
2020, I'm more like that. And I cut my hair like that in the beginning of like January 2020. It's already been a year.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like my move and my decision to, okay, I want to change myself a
Oh,
little bit.
wow. Something physical
Yeah.
that had a bigger meaning in it. So maybe if I want to change myself in 2021, I'll
need
just
to go bald.
shave off all my hair.
Yes.
Shall I try it?
Please,
No
because
way.
I want to do it. I
You
just
want to
can't.
shave off all your hair?
I want to, but
Are you serious?
I'm serious, but I'm not doing it because I'm just I don't want everyone to like ask me, hey, what happened in your life?
Sure.
Nothing happened.
But that's
I just
something
want to.
you personally would like to do?
Yeah.
How come?
Why not? I mean, because it's like not tiresome to wash your hair.
it's
You can just
efficient.
wash your head
Your
and
scalp,
yeah.
like with a bit of soap or something. All right, maybe we'll have a pact to both
You don't need to
shave
buy
our
shampoo.
head at the same time.
maybe.
I'm more fearful than you, though, because I'm worried about how terrible I would look. Like, the hair is what keeps me going, I think.
No, you can be the bold MC Peter.
That can be my thing. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Let's get on to today's edition of Welcome to Korea. We've gone down some very strange paths. Last edition of 2020, and we
Yep.
did song lyrics last week.
We did.
So usually it would be song lyrics this week, but instead we flipped it around because we did the Christmassy Pengsu track.
I love this song. Actually, after that after that live show, I went to home and listened to that song over and over again.
Did you put on a Pengsu costume?
I didn't,
that's
but
a shame.
it was okay for me.
All right. So today we're going to go back to just the regular drama or movie, acting out some scenes. But first up, we've got 4 phrases.
Yep. These 4 phrases, it can give you an insight of some Korean culture. So the first one is 난 빠른.
난 빠른. That's very short.
That's very, there are some deleted, hidden sentences after that. Number 2, 너 왜 결혼 안 하냐?
너 왜 결혼 안 하냐? So this one easier to translate. The first one we'll leave that completely because it's very difficult to explain simply.
Okay.
So the second one meaning,
Why aren't you not getting married?
why aren't you getting married? That's a question I know that many Koreans don't like hearing when they see their family at Seollal
Yeah.
or at Chuseok, right? Third one,
사장님, 소주 한 병 더 주세요.
that's Soyeon's tipsy voice. 사장님, 소주 한 병 더 주세요.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm more sounding like an 아저씨 when I get tipsy.
It's good, it's fine. And
My
that means
inner man. It means, hey, 사장님, boss, please give me a bottle of soju.
Okay, one more bottle of soju. Ordering, as in not ordering someone to do something like that, but I mean like at a restaurant or a bar,
I
right?
know. It feels weird because these days I'm watching this Chinese drama that's in full Chinese. And whenever you ask me to translate this in like English, I like my head just automatically translates it in Chinese and it's
Wow.
like getting messed up.
Let's do it for our Chinese listeners as well.
Number 4 is 너도 짠한 노총각이야. 그냥 딱 봐도 아저씨.
너도 짠한 노총각이야. 그냥 딱 봐도 아저씨.
Right.
This hurts me personally. I feel like you said it to me.
You're not a 노총각 though.
This is true. The latter part more applied to me. So what does that mean?
That means you are a pitiful
Bachelor, right?
old bachelor.
Unmarried old man.
Unmarried old man. You just look like an ajashi.
Yeah, we'll get into that as well because there's no real good translation for ajashi in English. We're going to act things out right now, and you can guess what movie or drama this is from. What's the scene?
Okay, so today's scene, this is from a movie or a drama. You can guess what movie or drama it is. There are 2 people who experienced a bitter breakup recently.
Not
Both
with
of
each
them-
other,
Not with
separately.
each other. There's a boss and a junior, and they're drinking soju in a tent bar. Tent bar is quite popular in Korea.
포장마차, love it. Always in the dramas.
So in this scene, there's talking about each other's love affairs, and they're still in their influence of alcohol, so we're trying to act
We'll act a
with
little
tipsy
drunk.
voice.
But rest assured, we didn't drink from this early in the morning. We're not like that. So I'm going to play the male character Jae-hoon, and you're going to play Sun-young, the female character.
Okay.
Let's take it away. What year were you born in? I'm 85.
Me too. 85.
We're the same age, so just speak informally. I don't really care about all that.
난 빠른. Born in January.
Hey, 너 왜 결혼 안 하냐?
It's not that I don't do it. I can't do it. Because I can't trust. Are you like this because you've got your head screwed on?
사장님, 소주 한 병 더 주세요. Because you're old is pathetic, pitiful, is so sad.
너도 짠한 노총각이야. 그냥 딱 봐도 아저씨. Am I the only one who's getting older?
Well, is it the same for a man and a woman?
Yes! Did you learn to be different? Did you? You are amazing at acting
Drunk.
drunk.
Got a lot of experience from my younger years. Not so much these days. No, I'm kidding. I've seen this scene as well. And listening to you too, it's really similar. Like
Really?
the vibe, yeah. You're meant to be this sassy girl with a bit of attitude, not really being deferential to her boss. And I'm just this kind of out of touch guy. Some hints for this movie or drama for anyone who's a bit unsure still.
Yeah, some hints. This is a romantic comedy, which Peter was singing that he wants to watch some romantic comedies.
I'm in the mood for it these
in the
days. We
mood
were
for
talking
it.
about it before the show. This one I would love to maybe watch again because, to be honest, I don't remember too many of the details. I just remember the vibe. I liked it. It's a very realistic romantic
Ooh.
drama, not like Prince Charming style.
You like realistic stuff.
Yeah, one of the scenes, he gets so drunk, right? And he blacks out all the time after this breakup, right? And he just
So realistic, like Peter's
like
past
me,
days.
like me, yes, when people broke up with poor old Peter. And he goes home to his office tel, which is like a little apartment in Korea. And he just blacks out on the floor and he'll like leave the window open or something.
Okay.
And one day he wakes up really drunk and there's a pigeon in his house, just like pecking at him. It's hilarious.
Pecking at him.
And you could just imagine that happening if you're super drunk. Maybe a better hint might be the stars of this. They're quite big A-listers, right?
Yeah, there are two A-listers in this drama. They are both icons of romantic movies. The first one, the actor is Kim Lee-won.
I love Kim Dae-won. He starred in 해바라기, Sunflower. If you've not seen that, it's a gangster movie, maybe the late 90s or early 2000s.
Yeah, I like its title.
No, it's not very sunflower. Although it is kind of a hopeful sunflowery ending, maybe.
Ooh,
I don't want to
okay.
give too much away. And yeah, he's done a lot more rom-coms these days. And then the female?
Yeah, the female is also an icon. She's known as Gong Bli, Gong, her last name, and Vli from Lovely. The actress Gong Hyo-jin played the Sun-young character.
And you know that she's one of my favorites because everyone is one of my
One of her
favorites.
favorites. Every actress is one of Peter's favorites.
No, but really she is because she...
She says that every
No,
time.
no,
like,
no.
really, this one.
She's been in a recent drama that I liked, When the Camellia Blooms, and also in a drama that I watched really maybe 10 years ago with Cha Seung-won called Best Love, 최고의 사랑. She really is an icon of romantic dramas, but she can act as well, like in other things too. She's been in some thrillers.
Yeah, she's a great actress. So this was not only really popular in Korea, they reached 290 million. Actually, I'm not sure about
I'm guessing 2.9 million.
Okay, 2.9
Otherwise, that would have been like Parasite level of fame.
2.9 million in Korea. Not only in Korea, but they were also exported to other countries, other 22 countries, including Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Hong Kong, and on and on.
Yeah, it's available on the Flicks. Well, it was because that's how I watched it. So maybe you can check it out there.
Yeah, you can watch it again. Actually, watching good movies on and on, like on repeat, is a good thing to do. You know?
Get different things from the movie each time, don't you? Let's play some Park Kyung now, featuring Park Boram. This is Ordinary Love, a big hint to today's movie, 보통 연애. We're back for the next part of Welcome to Korea with Korean Unnie in the studio.
Yes, that's true.
We've got to reveal the movie today, which I said the former song was a hint from 보통 연애 because it's in the title, those words actually in the Korean title.
Yes, in the literal title, because the literal title is the most common date in English, and in Korean, it's 가장 보통의 연애.
So yeah, literally meaning the most common date or the most common relationship almost. Like just saying there's nothing unusual about this, right?
Yeah, and that's what Peter said about this movie too. He says like the characters, they're pretty realistic. There are many flaws in the characters, but he liked it because
It's real.
it's real.
Yeah, you could imagine this happening with not too much drama.
Yes, however, in English title, it's not. It's quite the opposite. It's crazy romance.
Crazy romance. Yes, it is completely different. And I don't know why they did. I guess they maybe did it to be more appealing. Because if the English title was
The
just...
most common romance.
Yeah, it doesn't sound as good. But in Korean, like you get the irony there.
Yeah.
That the common romance could be the entertaining romance, I suppose. And yeah, because I watched this, I remember he was engaged, Kang Won. It's not a complete spoiler, but if you don't want to know anything, close your ears now.
Yeah.
And he was engaged, and one day he went back home and his wife was sleeping with someone, and he caught them red-handed. Imagine the devastation you would feel after that, right? And then she keeps on contacting him afterwards, like trying to get back together.
So messed up.
So you don't know what happens there. And then with Kong Hyo-jin's character, I don't think she was engaged, but she's dating this guy who has this really nice sports car. You see them in the car park, and Kim Nae-won's character sees him being so horrible to her. And also her telling him, you know, you can't cheat on me, and he not really making a big deal of it. Yeah, it's quite a shady character, we could say.
I see. Yeah. So shady characters, but they maybe end up each other. We don't know.
Maybe I can't actually remember, you know, because
Really?
like that's not the main thing of this. Like there is a bit of will they, won't they, but it's just
It's
these
not too old. This movie. This movie
No,
is
I
only
watched
like
it-
about a year ago or
I
something.
watched it maybe just 6 or 7 months ago. But the whole thing is just the funny episodes between them rather than the love story. That's why I
I
say it's kind of a
see.
realistic thing. Let's get on to our listener clips. We've got lots to play today, so we'll try and go through the language as well as the culture that comes up here. This
Yes.
is the first one sent in from Siska in Indonesia.
사장님, 소주 한 병 더 주세요.
Very good.
Maybe she's thirsty. She's just chosen to send in that clip today. 사장님, 소주 한 병 더 주세요.
Yeah, a phrase that we might use, you know, like it's an everyday phrase.
If you're a drinker of soju,
You're a
yes.
drinker, or you can just change the soju and change it to other drinks. So 사장님 means boss. And you say this, you know, like in restaurants, but even though they're not your boss or they're not like the boss of the restaurant, you can just say 사장님.
Yeah, it's a little confusing if you're an English speaker, I suppose, because 사장님 is actually like the owner of a big business as well, right? There's 회장님, which is proper like a chairman, but 사장님 is also a high position in a big company too. But it's also the owner of a restaurant is a 사장님, right? And I think some people call, like you said, they're definitely not the 사장님. They're definitely just a waiter or a waitress. But you would say that anyway, right?
Yeah, you want to make them feel good. And
Yeah.
also you can use this in daily life. For example, you know, like for Peter, you just met him and you go, 피터 사장님, 어서 오세요.
To make me feel good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And then after that, 소주 한 병 더 주세요.
Right, I mean, one bottle of soju, please.
Soju, if you've been living under a rock, because it's quite popular globally now, is Korea's like number
Is
one
it?
spirit or liquor.
Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of this. For me, it just smells like pure alcohol, so I don't really like it.
For me, I describe it like that, like Korea's vodka. Like, it's not as strong as vodka because vodka's about 45%. But soju's around 20%, between 15 and 20. And
Do you like it?
It tastes a lot like ethanol. You know, many people say that. I'm on that boat as well. So there are flavored versions, but just the plain old one is like the most popular spirit in the world, I've heard. And you order it by the bottle. It's a small bottle, but it's still quite a lot of alcohol.
Small, and iconic color is green.
The green glass,
Green
right?
glass bottle.
Okay, so that's soju. Then 한 meaning
One
평,
bottle,
더
more,
주세요.
give.
There you go. So instead of soju, if you're talking about anything in a bottle, you can say like 콜라 한 병 더 주세요.
Definitely. Or 맥주 한 병 더 주세요.
Another bottle of beer.
You can also change the 병. So you can say 차 한 잔 더 주세요.
Give me one more cup of tea.
1 cup of tea.
커피 한 잔 더 주세요. One more cup of coffee. So put in other things. And then instead of 사장님, you could put someone's name and say 님 or she, I suppose.
Yeah. Or you can just say just Peter.
Oh, thanks. Well, I'm not getting you anything then. I would say 서연 씨, 맥주 한 병 더 주세요. I don't know why I'm asking you for a bottle of beer, but yes, please. Well done, Siska. Good pronunciation and good for if you're in a restaurant, right, to order. We got Leon's notes next for them, voice notes. Let's take a listen to what you did.
난 빠른.
He chose the shortest one.
He's got some more, but let's go through that one first, right?
Yeah.
난 빠른.
Right. It's short. Translating it, it means I am fast.
Literally, right?
Yeah.
I'm fast.
So, usually, because 빠른 is an adjective, it needs a noun after this because it needs adjective, always needs a noun to modify. It's just grammatically wrong to say I'm fat. I'm a fast blah, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You're saying I'm a fast and then not saying anything afterwards, right?
Exactly. So this one, the omitted noun is year.
Ah, so usually you'd put the year of your birth there, right? So 난 빠른 83.
Yeah, 난 빠른 83.
I'm a fast 83, 1983.
Yeah, because this happens because of the specific Korean aging system and also when they go to school. So Korean kids go to school, their beginning of school starts in March. So the January and February born kids, they are considered 빠른, and even though they are born in 84, they go to schools in 80 with the kids who are born in 83.
Okay, because so is it true, could you choose to go to either if you're born in January or February? Could parents like say, I'd like them to go in the next year because they're not ready?
Yeah.
And then they'd just be the normal kids, right? But if they go to the fast year, because it starts in March, they're the youngest kids in that year, right? And they're the ones who say, I'm 빠른 84, like you said in that case. You're a quick 84. Does that mean you want to be treated like an 83?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to respect me, even if we're the same age.
So it gets really complicated. It gets really complicated because they can be like bats. They can, include it in both years.
Okay.
And, like they can they can be treated as an elderly or like a youngster. And it gets, like we say, 족보가 꼬인다.
That's like the family history or family tree is getting all complicated.
Messed up and complicated.
These 빠른 kids, I think, were more common. I'm not sure about parents these days. I think a lot of them actually hold their kids till the next year to let them develop more before they send them to school. But in the past, I think many parents wanted their kids to just get out of school as soon as possible. And this is all because of the hierarchy system in Korea, right? How you should address other people in terms of formality.
Yeah, because we have different names and titles for ages.
Because in this skit, we
Different
both said we were born in, I think, 84. And then you were like, I said first, let's just speak informally without hierarchy. He was like, no, I'm 빠른 84.
Yeah.
So you have to speak to me more formally.
A little bit of 자존심 대결 here.
Yeah.
An ego fight here.
Absolutely. Love it. We'll get to some more clips and play a song right now. Ball 4's Hard to Love, 나만 안 되는 연애. Love that track from Ball 4, Hard to Love, 나만 안 되는 연애.
Love that song. It's so sweet.
It is, isn't it? Like chocolate. 나만 안 되는 연애, literally meaning only me who's not having a good love life, like a successful love life. And I think that's what these characters are thinking in this as well. One other point of Gong Yoo-jin's character, she's really realistic. She says all guys are the same. And then he's like, well, what about girls? And she's like, yep, we're all the same as well. Like, we're just all the same, so it doesn't really matter. We've got some good phrases to learn today, so let's keep doing that. We got Yana's clip from Malaysia. We've learnt 난 빠른, and we've also learnt 소주 한 병 더 주세요. Why don't we go for sentence number 2 here, which is talking about weddings.
너 왜 결혼 안 하냐?
너 왜 결혼 안 하냐?
Meaning, why aren't you getting married?
Yeah, so the reason I said wedding is I just flicked my eyes to the sentence and I looked at 결혼. 결혼식 means wedding, right? And 결혼 itself means to get married.
Right, because 결혼 is marriage itself, and 식 means like ceremony. So 결혼식 is marriage ceremony, which is wedding.
Okay, so that 혼 must have something to do with coming together, because isn't 이혼 divorce, right? That's the opposite. But 결혼 is marriage. So 너 meaning
you.
왜
Why?
결혼
Marriage.
안
Not
하냐?
doing.
And this is an informal way of saying it as well, right?
Yeah.
I think this is
Some
after
elderly.
he said, let's just talk informally. And she's like, no, I'm 빠른 paisa, saying basically you should speak formally. And he's really not. He's doing it rudely on purpose, right? 너 왜 결혼 안 하냐? 안 하냐? That does sound a little bit rude, right?
Yeah, even the ending, like 냐, kind of sounds a little informal.
You're not trying to be nice to the other person.
Yeah, or trying to be friendly. Like some guys, even though they're talking to their nunas, they just say their names and they just say informally, and some girls like it. Yeah.
Some girls, I think, also like the formal speech, right? It depends on their taste.
It really depends on the taste. So don't be 소심. You can do whatever you like.
Give it a try.
Give it a try.
All right. That was good pronunciation as well, Yana. Let's get to another listener clip here. Faz benchmark, sentences 3 and 4. We'll take a closer listen to number 4 as well, as we've not done that.
사장님, 소주 한 병 더 주세요.
Didn't we do this though?
너도잖아, 너 종각이야. 그냥 딱 봐도 아저씨.
For the emphasis, because in the writing down on our clips, we did the 아저씨 all separate with exclamation marks, I think.
Yeah, thank you for singing all our phrases.
Absolutely, Faz. We love it. So, 너도 짠한 노총각이야.
Yeah, so 너도 means you are also, because 너 means you and 도 means also. And 짠한 means...
짠한.
Oh, like I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, in English, I think it works in Korean as well. If you just call this sad, right? You're a sad old bachelor. Like when I was at school, that was the insult for when you're about 12 or 13 years. You're so sad. It doesn't mean
12 or 13?
years old to each other. That was the 유행어, so to speak. So the trendy talk to insult one another. You're so sad. Doesn't mean you're not happy. It just means you're a loser. Like Peter's so sad.
I see.
Yeah, so in this case, that meaning of like being a loser is in here, right? You kind of feel sorry for
Exactly. And 노총각 is another word of already having this sense of making people feel sorry for them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it means 노 means old and 총각 means a bachelor. So you are a sad old bachelor.
So 총각 by itself is okay.
Yeah.
Like 총각, just a bachelor, single
it's
young
like
guy.
아가씨.
Okay. But if you put no in front of that, that means you're just an old bachelor.
Yeah, we have a word for girls. It's called 노처녀.
Is that not good as well?
That also means an old lady.
Old bachelorette.
Old bachelorette.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very good, does it? No 총각. Just FYI, a little fun fact I learned.
Yeah.
I wonder if you know. There is 총각 kimchi, right? Which is made with the little radishes. Do you know why it's called 총각 kimchi?
I don't educate me.
Because in the olden days, the single young men would have the long hair, just like the top of the radishes that have the long hair. I think that's right. One of my seniors told me that, yes. So it looks
Because
like...
it looks like a chungak.
Yeah, because the radish on the chonggak kimchi still has its stem on
They
it,
do
right?
look like
Yeah.
hairs on people's heads.
There you go. Looks like a little bachelor. Bachelor kimchi, we should
Saddle
call it.
bachelor.
And then the last part here. 그냥 딱 봐도 아저씨.
Yeah, it means just in like one glimpse, you look like an ajashi.
Yeah, so I translated this for our social media purposes like this. I think in English you could use this phrase, right? You've got ajashi written all over you, right? If you have something written all over you, it means you're obviously more, right? So 그냥 딱 봐도, just looking at you, you're an ajashi. You've got ajashi written all over you.
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean, it's a sad phrase, but
It's
it
not
is
nice.
true. Yeah,
No.
it's a perfect translation.
And how would we explain ajashi? Because there's not an exact English word, I don't believe.
Yeah, it's difficult to explain this because it's just a feeling.
Yes. It's very subjective, isn't it? If you're young,
subjective.
like if you're 10,
yeah, when you're like for Gio, like my brother might be an ajashi.
definitely an ajashi, right? And he's in his
He's
early
like
20s.
24.
Yeah. But to someone who's 20, they wouldn't call him an ajashi.
No, and to Peter, he's like an eggy.
Yeah, he's a little baby. But I think generally it's considered what? No, it can be a single or a married man who's considerably older than you.
Yeah.
Right? And you can call him an ajashi.
So there's some like funny skits and like situations where men like in their late 20s, it might be like not an old age,
Yeah.
but like once they're called 아저씨, not an oppa by, like young high school girls or middle school girls, and they feel sad.
Yes, absolutely. And I think the same for girls being called ajumma, right?
아줌마 is even stronger, I think.
Yeah, even though it's the same word, it feels worse, doesn't it, for women? So that's ajashi for you. Let's take a listen to some more clips here. We've got Alex in Germany. Let's take a listen first to your 빠른 sentence.
난 빠른.
난 빠른.
난 빠른.
This would only be said in the context of if you've already shared your years.
Yeah,
right?
and usually attached with year, like 난 빠른 구사.
Kusa, okay, 94. Let's take a listen to your second sentence as well, Alex, to give you some feedback.
너 왜 결혼 안 하냐?
Why aren't you getting married? And these, in Korea, usually in 명절, like in Lunar New Year or Chuseok, these holiday family gatherings, some cousins
We'll
ask.
Or aunties and uncles as well, who are too nosy. Let's get Zana's third sentence as well here.
사장님, 소주 한 병 더 주세요.
Yeah, you didn't sound
Very
too tipsy.
natural.
You'll be able to have one more bottle before you have to leave. We got Noor as well, who's always worth a laugh. Let's see if you did this seriously.
너 왜 결혼이 하냐?
결혼 안 하냐, right?
Yeah, I think she's kind of sounding like, 너 왜 결혼하냐? Like, why are you getting married?
Which could be a reasonable question to ask as well. And then one last one from Raul as well before we close things off today. Let's get your fourth and final sentence.
너도 찬한 너 청각이야 경장 탁 봐도 아저씨
아저씨.
아저씨.
아저씨. 아저씨하고 그냥.
Yeah, 그냥 was a little difficult.
그냥 딱 봐도
아저씨.
처녀. Can I say that about you? Does that mean you're a single young lady?
처녀, I think 아저씨 is better because 처녀
You're not an
kind-
아저씨,
sounds
though.
like... Sorry, 아가씨.
아가씨.
Because 처녀 has more meaning like a virgin.
Oh, I see. Okay, very much mistaken there. Let's come back to seeing you next Tuesday. Happy New Year, Soyeon. This is Epic High Love Story featuring IU. 연애 서사.